Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy K Dre. We're doing another what the fuck? Anyways, guys, we're doing so much reactions right now. We're getting on, man, a bunch of Harry Macks, a bunch of beatboxing, but this was off of State Floor. Someone recommended me as well. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We got to get them all your requests. We're gonna knock them out, so don't be worried, man. We're gonna get them done. But let's go ahead and get this one out, and then we're gonna do a Amigo bars too as well.
Could I give you one?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you single?
No.
And are you comfortable playing a character of yourself as if you were?
Sure.
Maybe this could be you 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are at a museum.
Yeah.
And Guggenheim.
Guggenheim, yeah. That's in New York. That's the Spiral one?
I wasn't even picturing a Guggenheim museum. I was just a Guggenheim exhibit.
Okay, yeah.
But
okay.
yes.
Okay.
The Spiral, maybe.
Yo, check out his logo right there, man. I mean, the logo. Bruh. Okay, I'll see you. Update. I got to tap in. I've seen like 2 of his podcasts, but I know he's been updating things and making things look good, better. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see how far his, he's just taking it with his production stuff, with the podcast and everything, man. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Okay, yeah.
And you went because you are getting into, because you're younger, you're getting into music, rapping, lyrics, poetry, and admittingly, you don't know where to begin to become more cultured. You're just, museums are a thing. I'll try and do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You see 3 women, and one of them, you're like, I really want to talk to this girl.
Yeah.
But it's intimidating because need I say more?
No, I get it.
That's intimidating.
Yeah.
You also are aware of not wanting to cross a boundary.
Yeah.
Because she's with her friends, they're having a thing. You're also checking in with yourself of like, am I making an excuse why I shouldn't go up to her? Or am I trying to better understand how to do it appropriately?
This is a lot of good details in here.
Yeah.
So you have the conversation that's in your head of how do I do this?
Yes.
Ultimately, you decide you're so scared, but you're going to, because your job wasn't just to be cultured at museums. Your job was to challenge yourself and to grow. And this is art. This is life. This is emotions.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do this.
You got to, man. You only got one life, man. Don't let it go by. Don't let that opportunity go by. It's the same thing with me. Look, I had the opportunity. I saw the wifey when I was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I can't let it go by, man. This is the only time, you got one shot. And then you never know what you go, And now, look, 6 years, man. 6 years, man. Been blessed.
Yeah.
What's my plan? Then the plan is, because you've read books, okay?
Yes,
and you don't know if this is the right thing or not, but the trick is not that you're going to try and make her jealous, but you don't talk to the one you're interested in first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're talking to the friend, but you're also not necessarily hitting on the other one.
This is the right way to go about it. This is exactly how I went. You know what I'm saying? You acknowledge the friend, but then you don't give too much acknowledgement. You just want to acknowledge, just so you don't want the friend feel felt out, and then she can like, and then she just walks off like, and then the one you're trying to go with, she's like, hold up, I'm out of. She's like, where you going? Okay, well, my friend, she's getting, so I have to go, and then she leaves, and then you're like, where you going? And then you just look dumb. So you gotta acknowledge everybody around, but then you slowly creep up, and then you're like, hey, what's up, Gary? What's your name? No, don't do that. Don't do that last part. You won't never get a phone number if you do that.
Right.
You just are getting the group's attention, so she looks at you before you look at her.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
What is it that you want to talk to her about? Fuck yes. The one thing you know about the Guggenheim Museum or whatever, they happen to be at that thing.
Yeah.
Let it be that it's a spiral. You know about spiral. You know why this, and where the spiral comes from. It's because you got to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
And you tell them that, and now they think you're, so now she's interested.
Yeah.
And then you hit on her.
Yeah.
And what's the pickup line again? What is it that you said?
I said this, I thought the spiral was going to be what makes me dizzy, but in fact, it's you.
Right.
You.
I forgot. I remember you told me. It was a while. I apologize.
Yeah,
It was
no,
a while
right.
ago.
Yeah.
And it worked. And anyway, you know the story.
Yeah, it's easy.
And we'll take it from you walking up to the museum, not even thinking about women or anything.
All right, let's do it. We're going to need both beats.
Oh, she said we're going to need both beats, man. Yo, we about to get into a story. All right, here it goes. Story time with Mack.
I'm so fucking pumped.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Listen. Yeah. Come on. Listen. Yeah. Okay, this is a true story I'ma bring you live. I'm in my young 20s, a single guy. I live by myself in my small apartment, smoking weed in the morning so I can start bent. But today, yo, I wanna go and prowl. I wanna get more culture to increase my style. Cause lately, I've been feeding my soul and my spirit by freestyling over beats and cooking raw lyrics. But I don't have enough that I can reference. I gotta go to new places where I never been. I gotta find some info, send it through my mind. So I figure I'll take a stroll to the Guggenheim. Out there on the streets in New York now, you see them. One foot in front, the other towards the museum. I'm standing outside, I know the architecture is vital. I've heard that it's built like a spiral. I've never seen with my own eyes though. So I open up the door slowly. Okay, here we go, G, I'm walking in. And I'm instantly filled with passion. A single man with no attachment. So my soul is wide open and my heart is open too. And I'm looking for some love, that's what I pursue. Love from the art that I see on the walls. When I peep out the pieces, my brain starts to evolve. God damn, I'm looking.
I like that. So I peek at the pieces of the art on the wall, and so my brain starts to evolve. You know what I'm saying?
Looking up high, it is indeed shaped like a spiral that elevates to the sky. I wonder why it is. The truth is, I don't know. I wonder if that will be useful later on, though. That's some foreshadowing. I'm moving through the room. Yeah, suddenly my whole soul is consumed. Yeah, I've been here for about 15 minutes, but I feel like the size of the display is infinite. I'm not timid. I'm looking around. Sometimes I feel awkward by myself with both feet on the ground. I put my hands in my pockets at times, and then I wonder. But then I bring it back to the art, so I won't blunder. And suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, something beautiful, it starts to arise. At first I figured that it was a piece of art, but it's not art that is fluttering my heart. I look to the side so that I can finally see not just one beautiful woman, but three. And out of that trio, there's one that I know was made for me, bro. Should I approach her? Let's see. No, I probably can't do that. That doesn't seem right. I mean, let me try to exercise a bit of foresight. Now my thoughts are rushing so fast I can hardly even understand what I'm really thinking, and I feel like it's a small opportunity that I might miss even if I'm blinking. Now I'm shrinking down to size. Okay, take a deep inhale, exhale, never been frail. Feel my feet up on the ground. Now I'm feeling grounded. Now let me think about how I might go about this. Now here's the thing.
Bro, it's so good. It's hard for me to try to want to chime in and stop it because you get started, get to the juicy parts, you know what I'm saying? He get right into when he does this storytelling, freestyling, rapping, it's just so good. You just gotta listen, man, because he's telling a good story.
She does look scrumptious, bro, but I do not want to make her uncomfortable. I mean, I want to go up and say, it's beautiful you found me, but I don't want to cross a boundary. How would I feel as I was with my boys and she came up to me? Well, I would make the woo noise. I'd be mad excited, but that might not go both ways. So should I risk this here today? And then I start to consider. And I start to figure, why did I come here to see the pretty pictures? I wanted to come to expand my horizons. And it's true, the art does have me vibing. But if I'm not ready to take this leap, then it feels like my adventure in culture is cheap. Like if I'm not prepared to stretch my boundaries myself and do it for my spiritual health, then maybe there's no way I can be the dopest lyricist. I gotta understand where my heart and my spirit is. I'm building myself up. I'm about to get loose. Nah, maybe it's inappropriate. But is that an excuse now? Both sides of my brain are starting to argue. They both make good points. I don't know which part's true. I mean, am I making an excuse because I'm scared? Or will I really make her feel very underprepared? I'm not sure. I gotta make the choice. Suddenly, I listen to my heart for the voice. It says, Mac, go ahead, make your approach, but you gotta use the right strategy to do the most. Next beat.
Wow. Next beat to the next segment. He told a good story. The details he asked from the dude from the beginning before you even get to there to explain his whole process, even if you caught it, it's true. You got to get out there to the real world to to even talk about your experience in music in general as an artist, because I'm an artist myself, you gotta understand when you have a beat block, when you have music block, blockage, creative blockage, a lot of times it's just due to lack of experience of the world, and you got to be in the moment and go out there and experience. Go and take a walk, go around nature, go to museums, go to experience other art pieces, listen to different types of music, all types of things you can do to unlock and to spark that imagination in your mind and to involve the brain. So that too, where he's describing the girl and the situation of, saying that, looking at them as like as a piece of a beautiful art piece. You know what I'm saying? Like the woman that came around from the corner of his eye, he thought she was an piece of art that was like hanging on the wall or something, or just something that moves, that they were moving an art piece around. But he was descriptive of how beautiful that the lady was, the play off of battling between one conflicted self, one's telling him to go and do it and the other one's telling him to not to, all the way down to building up the courage and say, wait a minute, I didn't come down here, I came down here for a particular reason, to push myself, to grow, to expand culture-wise, and to being a better person, a better man. And if I just settle on just be in my little cave and not go out and explore and actually try what I'm feeling, then I would be doing myself a disservice. So that's amazing. All right, let's get to the second beat. By the way, if you liking this, man, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I do the Harry Macks and beatboxing and all the reactions of music related. I'm an artist myself / producer, so I have a lot of experience enough to be able to just really enjoy and break things down from here and out and just have fun, as well as we doing from mega bars 1 all the way to 100. So you catching it on the right wave. Don't want to miss out for the second half. I also will have the playlist inside the at the end of the video or down at the bottom where you can go check out all the Harry Macks reactions. All right, let's get to it.
Okay. We got to do this. All right, I can't just go. No, I can't go right to her. That wouldn't work. Okay, what can I do? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't go right to the one. That's not the way to get this done. If I try that before it even starts, it ends. I'm better off starting with a friend. I won't really go there and flirt. Nah, see, that would never work, cause I don't wanna make the one I'm focused on jealous. Yeah, this is the story I'ma tell, bruh. Hey, yo, I'm gonna walk up to the friend, start the conversation there just to make her aware. That way she can look at me before I'm looking at her, and she'll become aware. Hopefully she'll like what she sees. Yeah, this is my opportunity. They're standing right in front of a famous piece. Now I gotta let my knowledge release. So I walk up to the side, say to her friend, doesn't it seem like the art never ends? Okay. Right when I said it, she was making a joke to her friend and didn't hear me. My heart got broke, so I tried again. Hey, maybe we can be friends. Just kidding. But don't you like this art? She was like, yeah, but are you smart? I was like, whoa, coming in harsh. Yes, indeed I am. Intelligent, not a farce. And let me tell you why. This information's vital. Do you know why it's shaped like a spiral? She says, no. Can you explain? Well, the shape is meant to disorient your brain. See, it's meant to be separate from reality, so that the art is not viewed as a fallacy, but rather like an alternate path we could take. An alternate universe, for goodness sake. A different way of viewing the earth, an ultimate dimension. That was the purpose of the building invention. The reason for the architecture on the original blueprints was not to make you feel stupid, but rather to make you feel separate from your day to day, so that you can stay for days and enjoy the artwork without comparing it to normal life. Yeah, I outperform you, right? Then she looks at me and says, is that true? And I look at her and say, yes, I do. Believe it is. And her friend looks over and says, how do you know so much? Who showed you? I was like, well, funny you should ask me. Then I start to spit something nasty off of the top, and I look in her eyes. Suddenly I feel them real butterflies fluttering all inside of my chest. And I look to her and I know she's the best. It's time to invest, time to spit my line, but I gotta do it in the form of a rhyme. I say, baby girl, let's get busy. I thought it'd be the spiral that was making me dizzy, but in fact it's you, I'm about to faint. Feeling strong right now, not quaint. Okay. She almost fainted, her friend, she caught her. Then suddenly she brought her back to upright, and I looked in her eyes, but they looked like the heart eye emoji. She's fly. Then she falls into me for the hug, and we walked out together. This story's true love.
Hey, if she does that, hey, Mack, then you got the Mack. You know what I'm saying? You got the Mack. You just leaving the Mack sauce. That was a great story, though. That was a great story. Hey, I enjoy that. Anyways, man, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We're about to get more back into the Harry Mack Amigo bars / Gorilla bars. We're about to be doing multiple uploads, so you don't want to miss out, man. Stay tuned. You better lock in. I hope you don't have nothing to do today because we getting some stuff out, man. Anyways, see you guys on the next ones.